Cameron first approached the project from how much could be done with models and how much could be done with sets. And all live filming had to be seamlessly combined with computer-generated images. The decision to build a studio in Baja, Mexico, along with a recreation of the ship itself, set the tone and pace for what would become one of the most monumental motion pictures ever attempted. To say that Cameron insisted on historic detail would be an understatement. Making a movie of this magnitude is a daunting task at best, so it is amazing that Cameron and his staff were able to lavish the drama with such detailed historical accuracy. Titanic's 5-story grand staircase was recreated on a soundstage, which was built contiguous with the first-class dining room that could seat as many as 500 people. Thousands of craftsmen recreated silverware, glassware, china, and furniture in loving detail. As much care went into choosing the 150 extras that would work on the film. Clothing them in the period became a challenge as costume designers refurbished and recreated the attire of the period, both for the first-class passengers as well as those in steerage. There was also a need to train the extras. Safety was of utmost concern, since they would be required to work in tandem with stunt performers during the final sequences. And of course, there was the problem of actually sinking the ship.
And not only that, but we had to create all this opulence and then sink it. You know, so all of these opulent sets had to be built on big steel structures that could be moved up and down into water. And what was the water? Well, a tank. Well, where's the tank? Oh, we'll have to build that too. So it just became this amazing process of figuring out how to do this imagery.
I had a feeling that Titanic had the potential to be as big as it was. I just knew that when this man, Jim Cameron, as a filmmaker, came together with that story, which is kind of the story of the ages, I just knew that the results were going to be phenomenal.
Action, Gloria!
He wrote the story. He's producing it. He's directing it. He's also the cameraman,
And action!
the prop man, the makeup man, everything. He's really what we call a hands-on director, and there aren't very many. This was fun. How extraordinary.
In his pursuit of cinematic excellence, Cameron was relentless, both on himself and his crew, as he strived to create images never before witnessed on the silver screen.
And we were just sitting there, and all of a sudden I see Jim on a crane going up with the whole night sky, going another 100 feet in the air with his camera, sort of leaning over like this with a camera right above me, and I'm looking up at him, and I just asked myself, how did I get here? What sort of turns did I make in my life to be here at this present moment, looking like, just looking at the whole situation was completely surreal. It was completely bizarre.
I saw a new heaven and a new earth. The first heaven and the first earth had passed away.